Hey, and welcome to FCRB TV. Obviously, we've got to talk about the debacle that we had in Baku this afternoon. Chelsea 4, Arsenal 1. It was first and foremost, Peter Cech, at 37 years old, does not need to be playing in any European Cup final. Okay? Any European title match, Peter Cech should not be playing. And then icing on the cake, the man he's an ex-Chelsea man who we're playing against, and he's going back there to work after this game. There is just no way he should be playing in this game. I love Unai Emery. I think he's a top manager. I think that he's done wonders this first season, but that's the one mistake that I wish I could change for him. Bird Leno should have played in this game. He should have played in this game today. Because I tell you, that first goal, that was everything. Because the Arsenal Football Club is a fragile state. We don't have big personalities in our club. We don't have strong individuals in our club. So when big moments come and things go against us in the big moments, people crumble. And once that near post header went in from Giroud, who's our former lad, I've got an Arsenal kit with Giroud on the back. Once that goes in, people fell apart. And I tell you, 10 out of 10, Bird Leno would have saved that header. And that header could have ignited us to say, you know what, we've got to hurry up and get this first goal before it's too late. But I tell you, once that went in 1-0, guys Ainsley Maitland-Niles, I thought was fouled. For the second goal, he lost the ball in the middle of the park. I thought he was fouled, but you've got to be strong in that moment. And I think he was kind of mentally fatigued by that point in the game, because he was kind of gassed after 35 minutes in the first half. He was kind of gassed. Because the tail end of that first half, we were under siege a little bit on his side, and he was struggling a little bit. And there were some other guys who were struggling as well. But what I'm getting at is, he gives away the ball. We're out of sorts in the back. They get through. Pedro scores 2-0. And then Maitland-Niles commits the foul for the penalty to make it 3-0. We're fifth in the Premier League, right? And today's Europa League final title match in Baku, it looked like a Premier League game. It looked like we played Leicester. It looked like we played Wolves. It looked like we played Crystal Palace. Those teams kick our ass because the Premier League is tough. If you're not mentally strong enough to fight, like look at Pedro. Pedro is a small man, but he's a fighter. He's a winner. Same thing with Willian. Same thing. I have to give credit to Hazard. He likes to mix it up, Our guys today, Lacazette was not good enough. Neither was Aubameyang. Aubameyang looked always tired. Nobody in our team has any strength. Nobody. And it's a shame that that's what it comes down to. But we're just not strong enough. We were able to survive Valencia. We were able to get past Napoli. Look at the run. We beat Napoli, but then we came back and we lost to Crystal Palace, and then we lost to Wolves, or vice versa, right? And we're thinking, okay, we've got to play Valencia now. How are we going to beat Valencia if we can't beat Leicester? You know what I mean? But we beat Valencia, and the reason why we beat Valencia, the reason why we beat Napoli, is that those teams in the Serie A and La Liga, they're not physically strong either. So we look like the bullies when we play them. That's why Liverpool came back to beat Barca. That's why Tottenham came back to beat Ajax. That's why we have Tottenham and Liverpool in the Champions League final. And we had Arsenal and Chelsea in the Europa League final. The Premier League is the toughest league in the world. We're the fifth best team in the Premier League. And that's not by accident. The four teams in front of us are mentally and physically stronger than we are. And then you've got, and we played the number 3 team in the Premier League, Chelsea. they're hard to break down. So if you're going to score a goal, why do you think Diego Costa was so good at Chelsea? Why do you think Diego Costa is good anywhere he goes? He's a strong battering ram of a striker. Look at Giroud today. Giroud, who we discarded to bring in Aubameyang and Lacazette to create space for Lacazette to play. And I love those two guys. But, hey, they couldn't break down Christensen and David Luiz, mate. David Luiz. But look, I can't even front on those two guys because they pocketed our strikers. Our strikers who ran riot at the Mestalla couldn't do anything right. Couldn't do anything right tonight. So what I'm getting at is the club. I just saw a tweet come through and it asks the question: where does the club go from here? The only way things will change, and the only way we will get back to the Champions League, is if we have to have a full overhaul and start to spend money and bring in players who are powerful and technical, because that's what it takes to compete in the Premier League. That's what it takes. We might not play beautiful football, but you have to be strong. You have to be powerful. Look back at the Invincible days. We had Patrick Vieira and Emmanuel Petit in the middle of the park, crushing people, bashing people up, whooping them. You know, and then we had strikers up front, attacking players who were menacing at pace and were clinical. We don't have any strength in midfield. We missed Aaron Ramsey tremendously tonight. We missed Aaron Ramsey so much. His British mentality, his ability to run and to grind, and the whole Braveheart thing. We didn't have it. Xhaka was in there trotting around, spraying balls out wide left to Kolasinac. That's cool and everything, but we needed more. We needed more. And then Torreira looked scared before the game started. Did you guys see him in the national anthems and stuff? When they're standing there and they're playing the theme song? He looked scared out of his mind. I was like, oh my God, this dude is scared. Torreira was scared, and he played scared. He looked like a little boy out there. So that right there, middle of the park, we have no way to combat them. We have no way to. We never put this guy. What's his name? We never put this guy. What's his name? Jorginho. We never put Jorginho under any pressure. We never did anything to Jorginho. Jorginho was over there smiling. So I mean, it's tough, you know. We have such a long way to go. It's going to take a full overhaul to correct what we've got going on at Arsenal. Mentally weak. In the front office, you've got to really spend money. You got to spend money. You got to bring guys in. I mean, it's unbelievable. It's just sad, you know. It's just sad. It's sad. It's frustrating. I was gutted today to see us get battered by Chelsea. You know? Oh my God, it was terrible. It was terrible. You know? It was terrible. But yeah, it's just sad, man. It's sad. It's terrible that that's where we are now. You know, it's just sad, man. It's sad. It's terrible. We just, and you know what? The thing is that we huffed and puffed in the first 20 minutes, the first 25 minutes. We had more of the play where we had the claim for the penalty. I think it was a little unfortunate that we didn't get the call because we needed to score first to really put them under pressure. You know what I'm saying? And that's what happened. You know, we didn't get any pay dirt from that. We didn't get any goals. And then we looked like we started to run out of gas. We started to run out of gas. You know, and as we started to run out of gas, you know, they started to get stronger. And that's a sign of a Premier League team. That's a sign of a top Premier League team. As the game wears on, they get stronger. Arsenal, in the Premier League, we get weak as the game goes on. We don't get stronger. It's tough. It's really tough. And I tell you, I was really hoping that Frankfurt won that penalty shootout at the Bridge. If Frankfurt could have won that penalty shootout, we would have won the Europa League. I think we would have beaten Frankfurt. But I think that the way that the season has ended, that's as good as we are. We're 5th best in the Premier League at the moment. We aren't good enough to win the Europa League because if we have to play a real tough team, we're just not cut out for it. We're just not tough enough. So it's a damn shame, man. It's a shame. It's sad. It hurts, man. And guys just weren't good enough, you know. I think that Arsenal just aren't built to challenge the top half, the top 4 of the Premier League. We're just not good enough. We're not good enough. We're not tough enough. And now that we didn't win this Europa League final, where are we going to get money to go get players that we need? And we know what the market is now. Average dudes, guys who are solid contributors to teams, but not superstars, they cost $50 million. So if you're talking about people like Dybala at Juve, that motherfucker gonna cost like 90, 100. So guys like that, and we talk about center backs. We need center backs. Koulibaly, that's 70. We're only gonna get 50. So what center backs are we gonna get? Who are we gonna get? You know, we're only gonna get 50 million. Who are we gonna buy? We're in trouble. We're in trouble because the team. And what's going to happen is, and Barcelona is flirting with Lacazette, that if they don't get Griezmann, they're going to come and get Lacazette. If Lacazette goes, yeah, we get some money, but now we have to buy a striker again. What are we going to do? Or is Eddie Nketiah going to start now? You know what I mean? Yo, the market in world football now is so expensive, and we have such a frugal manager, a frugal owner. We're not getting chips. We're not winning titles to bring in finances. We're not qualifying for Champions League to get more money in. What are we gonna do, Gunners? I mean, money or not, I'm a Gunner to the end. But this winning stuff, I don't think we were any closer to a title and the Champions League than we were last year. Yeah, we lost in the semifinals, but we played Atletico in the semifinals. If we had played them in the final last year, we would have lost. Because they're tough too. We're not strong enough. You have to have the balance in your team where you have just enough technique to take the goals when you can take them, and then you have to have resolute, strong men in the back to shut people down. And we don't have that. In midfield, we don't have that. We don't have any bone-crunching tacklers. We don't have any strong men. Like that guy, Azpilicueta, he's a pain in the ass, but he's tough, man. He's tough. You know? I mean, even that guy Emerson. Emerson is tough too, bruh. Like, I mean, come on. We're just not good enough, man. We're just not good enough. It's sad as shit. But yeah, we are who we are. We are who we are. How the season has transpired is very, it's very accurate of who we are. To get to a final was cool, but if we had to play Chelsea in the semifinals, if we had to play, the Europa League is a JV tournament, so all the real power, the heavy hitters. Man, I remember last year when Atletico didn't make it out of the group and they dropped in the Europa League. I was like, we're not going to win it. We can't win it because Atletico's there. So whether we met them in the semifinals, quarterfinals, or finals, they were going to beat us. They were too tough. Our guys are not tough enough. Giroud is stronger than Lacazette and Aubameyang. Now we know why Didier Deschamps always picks Giroud and doesn't pick Lacazette. Lacazette's a sensational, silky baller, but he needs to play alongside a Giroud. That's what we needed. We needed a tool. We should have never got Aubameyang, but Aubameyang, we put pressure on Wenger. We put pressure on the club. Buy a striker. Giroud's not the one. We should have kept Giroud, brought in Lacazette, and played them together. That's what we should have done. But no, we didn't do that. I tell you, we can't win the league with the strikers that we've got because Lacazette is stronger than Aubameyang. And we just said Lacazette can't lead the line. So what are we going to do? Teams that come to kick us when it gets cold, we're done. It wasn't even cold in Baku tonight. But we're not strong enough. It's sad, man. It's sad. I'm hurt. I'm hurt, but it is what it is. So I tell you, it's going to be an interesting summer. The Women's World Cup starts in a week. The Under-20 World Cup is going on right now. Nigeria were beaten by USA, so now they have to beat Ukraine. USA lost Ukraine but beat Nigeria. Nigeria beat Qatar. So USA is going to beat. I would assume they would beat Qatar, and then USA, Nigeria, and Ukraine have a battle. So that's going to be tough. Ezekiel Barco scored a sensational goal against South Africa. They won 5-2. So the Under-20s is going on. I'm going to keep tabs on that. The Women's World Cup, yeah, I love to watch that. The French girls are dope and they sexy. So I'm watching that too. Yeah. Amandine Henry. Oh, c'est bravé ça. C'est bon. You know, she's good, bro. So, and there's Louisa Nassib. There's Claire Lavogé. That French team. Woof. C'est bon. Wow. But anyway, yeah, so we're going to watch that. The Copa America is coming. They said Neymar is injured. Hopefully he's injured and he doesn't play at all. So then Brazil can do better. They don't need that guy, you know. But yeah, man. So, but Arsenal, I don't know, man. We need a full overhaul, and it comes from the top. It comes from the president, you know what I'm saying? And he's not going to make any moves. He don't care. So we're going to have maybe 48 million. He might take 2 million off that. Like, nah, you ain't getting 50, you get 48. So who we going by with 48? It's tough, man. It's tough. So I don't know what we're going to do. I feel bad for Unai Emery because I know the fans are going to get crazy and start yelling at him and trying to blame him for it. But listen, in football today, you got to spend money. And if you're not spending money, you're done. So that's what it is, folks. I'm a gunner till I die, but today hurt. It's the 4th European final that Arsenal has been to in my 37 years of existence. And we've only won 1. And the last 3 we've lost. And, you know, hope to God Liverpool wins on Saturday. Because we can't have the scum across the street winning. We can't have that. We can't have it, man. Liverpool better come correct. And the scary thing is, they could win. They really could. If you're honest to God about it, they really could. You know? But we're going to watch it. We're going to see. So, yeah, let me know what you think of the game. Holler at your boy. Tell me what you think. And we go from there. You know, I appreciate the comments, the little ones that I get. I appreciate it. But, yeah, Arsenal won. Chelsea 4. We've been embarrassed yet again. But I love Arsenal. Unai Emery, you're a very good manager. I'd run through a brick wall for you. If I played up front for you today, we would have won that game. Because I would have worked hard. And I'm 6'1", 182 playing weight, strong as shit, and I had some pace back in the day. Man, Aubameyang, I beg, have a seat. Have a seat, bruh. Have a seat. But yeah. All right. Subscribe at the bottom, FCRB TV. Ciao.